Good morning, I think. Not really sure. It's Friday the 7th of June. You would have already have seen us up until yesterday in the last episode, cracking on with the Jag to get that sign written. And as I said at the end of that episode, today's a little bit different because I'm going to pick a car up, and I thought, do you know what, I might as well film it. So here's its own thing, basically. Now obviously at the end of last week's video, that wrapped up Thursday night, which was last night. By the time I finished in the yards and got cleaned up and got back home, it was gone 12, and then I split the dog out and sorted some bits out, and then I laid down. But if I lay down after I've been driving, I can't just go to sleep. So I had to lay there and look on my phone for 20 minutes, and then by that point it was 1 o'clock in the morning. My alarm went off this morning at 5 o'clock to come out, because the sun is still coming up, just over there. So I've had the optimum insertion of 4 hours kip. So that's great. That's definitely going to catch me up later. I didn't have time to make a coffee this morning, and I don't want to stop because we've got to get past that M25 before it's too late with the whole rush hour gridlock malarkey. So the only thing I could find to wet the whistle was one of Nick's cans of Pepsi Max out of the fridge. So I'm drinking a carbonated drink at 5:52 in the AM. So I get a message on Facebook from a lad called Jack, and he said, Peter, watch the channel, da 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 da, and I noticed that you said something about, I think it was the pink Jag, and he said, I noticed that you said you haven't got a 4.2 manual. You haven't got a 4.2 manual Jag. My dad's given up racing. He used to race a few years ago, hasn't raced for a while, but he's got a 4.2 manual Jag sat built in a field from a few years back. So I said, okay mate, like, send me some pictures. Be honest, could do without spending the money at the minute, but I said, send me some pictures and we'll see what we got. So Jack sends me some pictures, and there's a car that's been sat for quite a while. It's a bit out of date on the rules, on the specs and whatever. I wouldn't jump in it and race it as it is now today. I think he built it for a veterans meeting 8 or 9 years ago, and it's sat in the field since. Light damage, 4.2 manual, 4-speed, welded overdrive gearbox, which is the desirable one, the overdrive gearbox. Some wheels and some tyres and some bits and bobs, and another engine, another gearbox, another pedal box. So yeah, we're on our way to go and pick it up, but that's like the other side of Swindon, and we're in Kent, so that's probably 3.5 with traffic hours either way, plus getting out of the field, plus loading up the other stuff. So road trip is what we're saying. Right, we are on the M4 on the way back to the yard. We picked this Jag up and the bits and bobs. We met Neil, really nice bloke. So his boy Jack sent me a message after seeing something on the YouTube channel about that Series 2 that I've got, the pink one, and racing it and not having a 4.2 manual to put in it at the time. He said, my dad's selling some stuff, 4.2 manual in a Jag, do you want it? And I went, okay, pretty much. We had a bit of a deal. I bought it off of a handful of pictures, which was fine, but the Jag sat in a field for 8 years, built, so that's taken its toll. And I noticed when we picked the car up to put it on the lorry that there's not much floor left going on there. That's holy moly! So we'll have a look at that. But that's not the end of the world. It'd be a shame if we can't use it because it's relatively straight. Although it's been raced, it's pretty straight. Yeah, we'll have a look when we get back. We'll have a good rummage through it, get our head round it. I know that it's got a 4.2 manual engine and gearbox in the car. There's another 4.2 manual that it came with, as well as some extra carburetors and inlet manifolds and distributors and coil packs and a spare sump and bits and bobs. So, it's usable. Seven-hour round trip.
Nice.
In my Crocs.
His big rubber shoes.
You wait till you get a pair, they're really comfy.
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Just every panel
Yeah.
is welded shut. There's no side plates.
Cub built it.
There's no bolt there and no bolt there and some bolts there and there's just bits.
You've got your small field tyres.
That's a real good off-roading tyre, that is.
This got spare for the forklift now.
It's quite rusty.
Yeah. But, it's what it is, it's old.
Ooh. The man was nice. Okay. Might just lift it down and then we can just empty out and soak it all in, you know? Right there, 4-speed.
Reverse pin seized. Yeah,
Small carbs. Anyone short of inlet manifold for a Jag? 'Cause I'm not.
Your back tyre's going down.
On the lorry?
No, on the car.
On the car?
Yeah.
That one was flat before we started.
So why have I just taken the strap off and it's just deflated?
I don't know.
You just go,
What is this? That's old. I take it, it once had a car cover on it, and now it's fallen apart. It's dissolved like Wayne's pants.
Have you had the bonnet off yet?
Oh, look at the floor. If you want to know what the floor looks like, imagine like a big bit of boat anchor rope, like fishing rope, sitting right here, and the amount of corrosion that must have occurred for this to happen.
Nice.
Look at the floor.
Ooh. Ooh.
She's not the best. 4-speed manual with another dizzy in. I've got 2 spare dizzies. Well, about a quarter of a tonne, I think, aren't they? Like a tombstone. I've got 2 spare dizzies in there,
Yeah.
3 spare caps. There's a dizzy and that with a cap, there's a dizzy and that with a cap. And the ignition boxes. So I've had a good load up on the Jag electrical system. Can you just do me a favour, turn that round a little bit?
Been to Greg's, have we?
I did, yeah, in the services. Yeah.
Lifted. Yeah.
Well, it's been sat for 8 years. Look at the swan neck then. Put my hand on it earlier and pulled half of it off. The floor then. Oh, axle man, ripped out there, look. Scrap. That is rough. What do you reckon, Rob?
I reckon it's scrap.
So do I. I can work certain miracles, but clavers on there. Clevers, whatever you want to call them.
If he decides to build it, he's on his own with this one.
Alright.
If he decides to build it, he's on his own with this one.
What was that?
If you decide to build it, you're on your own with this one.
I'm not doing this one, I don't think.
I'm stopping it from.
Got something to tap these cars with?
What, a hammer?
Little one, I think.
I'm just. All I've done is just kink the hose for a minute.
If we just lift this gravity fed, mate.
Unkink it.
I have.
Because we've got a little leak at the front here. So
Right, so we've got gas. Has anyone checked the oil? No. Right, okay, that's
hang on,
fine.
we're just going to check the oilage.
Where's the dipstick? Ah.
Wait, can I have my squirter back?
Well, that's
Petrol-y?
not too bad. It's blacker than my soul and about half a litre too much, so that's fine. That's good. Good ridge.
I think this is going to go.
You should have seen the tarpaulin that come out of it earlier. It looked like your pants.
What are you doing looking at my pants?
What?
Are you that sad? Are you that sad?
No.
You come round and look at my pants
Mate,
on the washing line.
If you want to put your washing line in your front garden and air your underwear in it, it's up to you.
Have you got a little fetish or something going around eyeing
Listen,
up men's underpants?
If you want to swing your underpants,
I don't want to swing anything anywhere, thank you. You're the one who just brought up about my underpants.
yeah, because you want to
Now,
swing them on
the only
a
place you would have seen
washing
my
line
underpants
in
is
your
on-
front garden. So when you drive down the cul-de-sac, all you see is Wayne's knickers flying about.
My garden is secluded. You would have to actually come through the gate and look.
The front
you've
garden,
been
mate.
loitering round my property just to eye up my pants. You're sad. You are really sad.
You got clutch pedal working now,
Yeah,
Spencer?
lovely.
Right. Well, we've got some water in it, and we've got some dinosaur
Right.
juice in the engine. So if we want to,
Touch the button and see if this beast of a car
Touch all button. Beast.
will lighten up. Have you got something to tap that solenoid just in case?
A pair of snips today.
Oh
Oi,
my
oi.
god! Oh my god!
Jesus,
don't rev it yet. Let it warm up a bit.
that works.
That's not bad going, is it? A little bit, we want to be finicky, there's a bit of an exhaust flow.
Yeah, a little bit tappy.
Electronic ignition, mate, you can't fault it. Well, how about that then? It's a bit tappy. Is it running on 5 or running on 6? Sat 8 years, man.
Yeah, but I think a nice clean up with the old spark plugs.
A bit of fresh junk juice.
Right, let's have a. Come on in now. Come on. What's up with you?
Well, I can spray it from in here, but
Spray what?
that's off.
Sticky clutchage. Look at the 4-speed overdrive gearbox. Squirrel's having a leg workout. Right, so what we've done is we took the little battery box thing that the fella had here, discovered it wired it up 24 volts, so we've replicated the 24 volt with 2 good batteries, plugged everything in, gravity feed off of the tank down to the carburetors. Check the oil. Yes, have you got a clutch? Yeah. And it's literally barked straight up. And it moves. With seized up brakes, maybe. There you go. What? No, don't touch the brake. There you have it. Right, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that special, random, weird one-off episode. Early start at 5 o'clock this morning to get going. Cricklade we went to, which was the other side of Swindon somewhere. Long old way for us. But we've brought it back. It fired straight up, which was a bit of a miracle, but it's those electronic Jag dizzies. They're really good. It's the same dizzy as what I put in the P4 Rover that we raced a couple of weeks ago. And they're just reliable with the electronic ignition. So that was a bit of fuel, bit of whatever that fired up. Squirrel sat in there and freed up the clutch pedal, so we know that works. It's a shame it's so rotten, to be fair. I'm probably not going to do anything with it. I'll probably take the axles out of it, the engine and box out of it, and the pedals and the other bits and bobs we want to keep, and throw the shell away because it's so bad. But yeah, at least we know that when we do and we take the engine out and the engine can sit on the shelf for 6 months or 3 weeks or 10 minutes or 7 millenniums or something, I don't know. But at least we know it works when we put it in the next car, is what I'm saying. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Catch you in the next one.